Coming on the show, everybody, give us 2 minutes. We done podcast. We have the referee, Charles Kane, trying to stay warm up there in DC, blowing whistles and everything like that. We got Rosie Rogers, the solo act. We got Chris Jackson. She's out of the prayer closet. She's waiting until next year.
Woo! Commanders.
We got Mike Washington over here, who's he's beyond cool now. He's excited because the Commanders are not playing right now. And his brother is looking like brother down here. Dressed, by the way, folks, he's dressing cold, but he's really warm. But that's all right, man. It's that new thing that they're doing. How you doing there, Darryl?
I'm doing great, man. They said when in Rome, dress like the Romans.
Well, you're dressing like you're up in D.C. right now, even though you're in Florida. Okay, we won't go there.
Because it feel like you're in D.C. You know that the weather's changed, man.
We got our other special guest, big man Tony. Tony,
yes,
doing, bro.
Big T.
Tony.
Big T in the house. Well, folk,
and who are you?
Oh, I'm the host, Todd Hunt. You know, the lines are out of it, so, you know, I'm out of it about this time of year anyway. So, you know, hey, we're just going to go with the flow. But we're gonna reestablish our picks.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
This is it. Okay, everybody? You can't change it after this, all right?
Why are we changing it? Didn't nothing happen.
You know, some folk may be changing their minds. You know, folk limping and getting hurt. Okay, so we're
just making us change our mind. But that's just my perspective. Y'all go on, change it if you want to.
In case Jeff wants to change his pick, this is like this last call.
Jeff is not even here.
Right.
Jeff will change it at game time.
Jeff said he knew
it at game time.
He knew you were going to say something, so to let you know, he said he's still with New England.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Oh, he still. Oh, I didn't know Jeff was New England. I just thought it was me.
Jeff is New England. All right, with that in mind, Dr. Rogers, who you picked it?
Oh, so we are changing. All right. Well,
I didn't say you change. You can change when you pick. Who you picking again? You know,
I'm picking New England. Same person I picked last time.
Okay. Chris, who you going with?
That's right.
I'm going with the Seahawks. I'm flying high with the Hawks.
Oh, okay. Mike, who you going with?
Who I say last week? Staying with the same team. I told y'all gonna win this joint, man.
All right. You know, hey, we're gonna see what happens. Darryl, what's up, man? Who you picking, man?
I'm going with the Hawks.
Okay, Tony, since you're on here, bro, who you picking?
Seahawks.
That was quick. Charles, who you going with?
Sticking with the Patriots, New England.
Yes, I'm gonna give a salute to our Patriots out there because I have a funny feeling Vrabel is going to coach his butt off, or he may get out coached. Okay. We'll find out.
But Vrabel don't play. You can coach your butt off. The players got to execute with that.
Sometimes the X's and O's does matter though. Sometimes the coaching does make the right calls and make it matter. So
that's true. Because Seattle last Super Bowl, they could have won. It was a bad call by their coach.
Yeah. That's right. Talking about with the pass instead of running.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he's still suffering from that, by the way. He hasn't made anything since.
And one bad call.
Josh McDaniels gonna fool Seattle to death.
So you know, with that in mind, there, everybody's got their picks and stuff like that. We got that out of the way. What do you see happening for your teams? What do you think your team needs? You know, and we'll talk more about this next year to get past the hurdle. All right, we got a lot of Redskins. We got a Dallas. So we're gonna start with Alice first because we know what they need. They need a defense. But go ahead.
I'm looking for Alice. I'm sorry.
I was for Alice too. I was like Alice. I was like
Alice.
There's no D in Dallas, so that's why I call it Alice.
It rhymes with Dallas, I guess. Alice, you know.
No comment until you get my name right.
So you put some respect on her name.
That's right. I try to get our other brother to come in and help you today, but he's and I saw him. He commented, but I don't know why he didn't show up yet.
He was trying to have backup on the line.
I don't know where happened.
So Rosie, what do you think your team's going to need for next year for Dallas?
For Jerry Jones to make the right decisions in the offseason and in the preseason and in the first few weeks of the season. That's what we're going to need. So to seal the deal with George Pickens. You know.
Y'all did? Oh, y'all did?
No, I said we need him to.
Okay, yeah.
Now, you do know that George Pickens' agent is the same agent as Michael Parsons.
Okay.
And you do know that your owner try to get around the agent and negotiate with the player.
And I do know.
You do know that he's doing that. He's doing that right now.
Well, that's fine.
Look.
And that means that
she's throwing the flag on you, bro. She's because this is Rosie's moment, man. You interrupted Rosie's moment.
Well, I'm just letting her know. She brought up the thing about the owner. I'm already telling you, he still got them same devilish ways.
Yeah, but this is Rosie's corner. This is her moment. You stole her shine.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
What little shine she had left. Look at
what them boys need. What them boys need.
I don't know, Ref Chat Kane. Why don't you tell me?
They need an owner and a general manager.
That's what she said. She's like, look, we need everything, but we really need the owner to let just get out of here right now and just let his son probably do it. Maybe do a better job.
Thank you for the backup, Todd. That's what I was saying in my language.
Yes.
I might not have been saying it the way you want to put it, but
that's what you meant.
And because we're gonna change it up just a little bit, and since you deal with head cases a whole lot, Tony, what do you think your Eagles are gonna need, man?
Well, we need that offense starting to click, basically, and with that, we need the offensive line to be healthy because the whole year the offensive line had somebody hurt.
But can we let people know who your team is? Do we?
I'm sorry, the Philadelphia Eagles, right now the defending Super Bowl champions.
Okay.
Okay.
Till this Monday.
Sunday. Yeah, till this Sunday.
Tony, can you say it with your eyes open?
No.
I can't believe you. You're closing your eyes like you're wishing.
He was wishing this season would have gone away because that was dysfunction at its highest level. I mean, Dr. Rod, you could have made a mint with you could have got. They should have called you up. It was all head cases with that team. Literally,
he was closing his eyes to reminisce.
Right. Still love him though.
Hold on, Tony. Hold on, bro. Hold on to it.
Darryl's coming out strong today. So Darryl, what do you think your team is gonna need? We're gonna get you and Chris and Mike here. What do you think you're gonna need next year to do something?
I'm a defensive guy, so we definitely need to shore up our defense. Mostly our defensive backs. I'm a fan of safeties. Strong safeties, man, and we just need some consistent play in that defensive backfield, man. I think that'll make all the difference for us because if we can stop the team from scoring, even if we are only able to score 13 points, we can win more games. But I believe defense wins championships. So we need a defense, man. So we've made changes, to put that in motion. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. So I want to see, We're
gonna see we'll see what your other brother says over here. Mike, what do you think the Washington Commanders are gonna need, bro?
Well, like Darryl was saying, we need to show up our defense, and so they're making plans on doing that by getting a defensive minded defensive coordinator that we just picked up.
Hold on. How you have a defensive minded coordinator? You had a defensive coordinator last year.
Well, put like this. This dude he was on a team that was running a better defensive backfield, is what I should say. Better defensive backfield than we had last year. But I want to just switch gears a minute and just say that I watched the game last night. The Pro Bowl last night. The guys had a lot of fun. So a lot of Dallas Cowboy players playing in that game, and in a couple Eagle players, of course. Jalen Hurts. Now I watched that game and I think it's cool that they do it with flag because you stand a less chance of getting hurt. So
although there was a tackle in that game.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that
Really?
happen. But what I was gonna say was Parsons was there,
Yeah.
and he was really gelling with all the Dallas Cowboy players. I mean, in other words, everybody from the AFC to the NFC was gelling together because all them dudes either went to college together,
Right.
or off the field are still friends. You know what I mean?
100%.
When they put them uniforms on, they go to work. You know what I mean? And they got to do. They got to do.
Do what they get paid to do.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean? But last
Knock
night,
somebody
man,
out.
that's right. They was having a lot of fun. I think Washington's going to be okay next year. It's going to be a long off season. I mean, it's still snow outside, man. So I don't know what's going to happen yet.
Yeah.
But
well,
anyway.
I'm gonna tell you, not to cut you off, Mike, but man, I can't watch the Pro Bowl, man. Ever since they stopped him from playing for real, I'm still. The last game I watched was probably when Sean Taylor crushed that punter. I'm gonna hold on like Tony holding on to the Eagles winning the championship. I'm gonna hold on to that tackle.
That memory.
I don't want to see them
hit hard, man. Look.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Flag ball, you can get hurt. You can knock somebody out playing flag ball too, but it's
I'm
probably more detrimental.
I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Now, people talk about people all the time. I'm gonna tell you something, Todd. I'm gonna tell you this. Both Darryl and Jeff were excellent football players. Now, Darryl, you've seen me. Darryl and I probably are the closest in size as brothers. Jeff is bigger than I am, bigger, taller. And then my brother Marvin is a little taller than Darryl and I. And then our baby brother Alice is taller than all of them. Alice is like 6'3", 6'4".
Wow.
But Darryl started center in high school, and then and he also played linebacker. But I mean, seriously, the three people that I know personally that probably could have went to the next level and didn't is Jeff, Darryl, and my son. All of them, seriously, they all of them athletes. And it's funny because a lot of people don't know that. But I'm telling you right now, if you've been back in the day, you've been like, man, that's crazy, man. I mean, it's a funny short story is these kids was in my parents' store one day, and my father kept telling, hey, y'all cut that language out, one little boy, I mean, you could tell that's how he talked, right?
The vocabulary.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you right now. So my dad said, hey, son. Watch your mouth. My wife said the front, y'all get what y'all want to get. So he's like, all right, he started cussing again. So he said, hey man, I'm gonna tell you, man, you do that again, I'm gonna put you out. So he was like, man, okay, start cussing again. And Darryl grabbed him by his throat and threw him out the store, right? So the kid get up, run down the street, and I say kid because they was teenagers, wasn't like no kid, like he's in elementary. Yeah. He ran down the street, came back though, about 3 or 4 dudes, right? So one dude, he in the front, he's his big brother. He say, hey man, somebody in that store grabbed my brother by his neck and threw him out here. So my father was standing at the door. He said, look, I don't know why y'all got all them dudes out there like that. He said, but he got brothers in here too. He said, but I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not gonna let y'all jump him. If you jump him, I'm gonna let his brothers come out. But y'all get in line. Whoever want to be first, get in line. So dude say, I'm first. Opened the door and Darryl came out. He said, Hound Dog? That's Hound Dog? Hold up. And they turned around and slapped his brother and kicked his brother and said, man, you down here messing with Hound Dog family? I didn't know that's who this was. And went on back down the street. So that lets you know right there. Right. And that was his nickname in high school football team.
Hound Dog.
Yeah. Quarterback ain't want to play if Darryl wasn't playing center. That's for sure.
Wow.
Hey, Darryl, Mike talked about throat. Who did you grab by the throat, Mike, in the club?
Mike grabbed a lot of people by the throat. I can tell that right now.
And put them against.
You know what?
Put them against the wall.
That is. I think the only person on here. I don't know. Tony might know. The only person on here that might know who I'm talking about, other than my brother, is Rosie. Maybe you know Tracy Wiggs.
Oh, Yeah.
You know Tracy Williams
Yes, I
too, Chris?
do.
Oh yeah.
She's trying to
You
hold her
know
laugh
me
back.
very well. You say it straight like,
that was, but that's another story. But
No, it's not. Yeah. He was class of 81 Wilson with my husband.
what?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So he's same age
That
as us, huh?
is, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
81, huh?
Man, she's not impressed, folks. So
Anyway,
Yeah.
Chris, what do you think the Commanders need besides prayer?
I'm just going to go with the big C, consistency.
There you go.
In every area. So offense, get some defense and be consistent in that. So yeah,
Absolutely.
they just need a consistent year.
Yeah.
Can't be doing all this, like we, on a heart monitor.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Flatlining in the middle of the game.
Exactly.
But I believe everybody has to stay healthy though. See, that was the key.
Yes.
All the teams had injuries, serious injuries.
Yes, they did.
And it changed a lot.
It did.
Going through the season, you know what I mean? You know, throughout the whole league, you know what I mean? You had a lot of injuries. I mean, like Charles talks about Sam Donaldson, but he was hurt earlier and then he came back, right? And so who else was hurt and came back, or I should say they didn't get to come. Rivers
was always hurt.
What's they had to get Rivers though?
Indianapolis.
Jones from
Indianapolis had to get
Daniel Jones down there.
Yeah, Daniel Jones got hurt.
Right. And they went and got real. I mean, so a lot of teams. So consistency is right, but I mean, but health wise, these guys got they got to stay healthy. You know what I mean? You know.
So what's the deal with them talking about extending the season, or what is it, or the preseason, like making it longer? And they're like, nah, we ain't trying to do that. We don't want you to be extending.
Well, the first step. Go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
Yeah, I think it goes back to what Donnell said last week. They're not doing that full contact in practice. They used to do that full contact. You could go down and see, and they would be doing full contact.
Right.
Now they're not doing that. So injuries play a big role when you get to full contact. I was listening to a podcast today with Todd Bowles, and he was talking about the cleats. Say they changed the helmet, they changed everything, but they didn't change. They don't change the cleats. The cleats also cause a lot of injury, and he's part owner of these new cleats. You know, he got soccer people using them now. They're testing them as far as that. So they move. Yeah, I think they call classy cleats.
Classy cleats.
Yeah, and it's a little different because most players rather play on grass,
right,
and the artificial
than AstroTurf, because the grass, the grass gives them.
Boy, you just told your age. AstroTurf. They didn't call it that no more. But I know. But I'm just. You made me think about the Houston Oilers. He said AstroTurf. I said what? But you're right. Absolutely, Charles. You're right. And you know why? Is because the grass gives. You know what I mean?
That's what they're saying.
The other stuff really don't give. So when you fall and hit your head, you know it's still cement underneath of that stuff.
Yeah, you can put a dent in grass and get up, but you can't put a dent in cement.
No, you can.
Well, you see, they wearing them helmets, and that was the other thing.
Yeah, the extra
They
piece.
protect. They're protecting the head, but they're not protecting the feet.
Yeah,
which is calling all those hamstrings and Achilles.
Yeah,
you know, as far as that.
The two has to do with the actual players, because them jokers are solid now. They're
they big,
and fast.
They're live.
Everybody is bigger, stronger, faster. Every season, bigger, stronger, faster. You know,
it's hard. You know, those collisions are harder than they used to be. Getting there, getting tackled, hitting each other. So everybody's they gonna rock your world.
Yeah, I concur with that, Rosie. I concur with that. Also, I think it's an atrocity. I'm gonna use that word for the owners. I mean, so almost every year, because of technology, players are coming in stronger and faster.
Yes.
The owners know this, but they so cheap. Man, upgrade the field. Like technology, they can do something about that artificial turf. I mean, if I'm paying enough money to a player to take care of a whole community, you know, that's an investment. You know, and so I'm trusting my picks and, you know, my athletes to take care of their body, you know, to invest in, you know, diets and exercise regimens that can keep them healthy so that they can play longer. And, you know, like, come on, owners, man, change the playing surface. If I was the commissioner, I would find them jokers. I would either, but he, you know, I know he's basically a puppet, but I'm saying if I was a commissioner, you would have to upgrade the playing surface. If you want to keep an artificial surface because you know, it keeps the cost down. Right. But it's at the expense of the players. And see, as a player, if I was the player rep, I would be like, look, I know you guys say, hey man, we go down, it's next man up. So I know I'm expendable to you, but we're going to protest. We're going to strike until we get a better playing surface, because if I can't play, let's say I'm out for the whole season. How many times you going to let me go down and be out for the whole season? You know, like you want to trade me or whatever. You're going to, you know, 2 ACLs, 1 to each leg, I'm done. Now we talking about you got to get, I'm probably going to butcher this word, but I'm going to say this. You got to get some material from another person's body to put in my body. Now we got the whole, you know, my body's rejecting that substance and all that, so I can play football, man. That's all I can do. All I have is football. I you know, sacrificed 2 ACLs on the artificial turf, you know, and now I'm out of the game, man. You know,
and guess what? It's just like back in the gladiator days. They got a stadium full of people. Right? The people want to see the game. They don't care nothing about that dirt, right? And your sandals. I'm gonna put them lions out there, and we'll give you a sword, and let's see if you can come off the field. But all the people want to do, people want to see. So you know what, man? What you just said makes sense. But until the owners get knocked down on that field and tear their Achilles or ACL,
it's all entertainment for them, man.
That's
you know,
all
it's money and entertainment. And you know, you guys can tell I'm passionate as a player. You know, I'm like, that's just that's the mindset. I don't know, man. You know, I haven't been in a locker room in, let's see, 81.
Watch out now. Watch out now. Don't tell on yourself there.
You know, so, you know, I don't know what the language and the jargon is now. But I would be like, I would have them dudes fired up, man. I'm like, I'd have them dudes ready to strike. Like,
look like you ready to get on pads right now there.
Yeah, we want different technology on the field, man. Yeah. I'm like, come on, man. Like, let's partner. And it sounds crazy, but if you got the right, you know, personality, you know, speaking the right language, in the I'll say the right mannerism. You know, you can get them owners to go with you, man. It's like, come on, man. You know, like you come down on the field when we winning, we ready to go to the Super Bowl. You want to pat everybody on the back. I'm like, look, hey, what's up, man? Look, we gonna get a different field next year. Like, you know, everybody cheers.
Exactly.
You want to change the playing surface next year? Yeah, you should look into that, man. You look at it, my man.
Well, you know, it took him a long time just to change the helmets.
Marketing standpoint, I know about the money too.
Say it again.
Y'all know about that money too.
Oh yeah, right. That's right.
Yeah.
But I mean, it seems like they can even negotiate with contractors and vendors to sponsor a new field.
Whoever name on the stadium.
That's right.
Whoever name on the stadium. That would be
not the name on the stadium. People who can make the right artificial turf.
Come on now.
The right thing. Name the field after them. The stadium can be after somebody else. But if I own a company that I would be trying to find the perfect formula.
Come on now.
Perfect turf. If you're telling me that I'm gonna get naming rights, you're telling me to get a free Super Bowl commercial, you're telling me that because that's marketing for me.
100%, Rosie.
I'm gonna have my engineers. I'm gonna come up with a new field.
Come on now, they did it for the helmet.
Exactly.
But remember, they had to have lawsuits to do that, and and Rosie's talking from a different perspective. It's just like her sons get whooped up by that turf up out there. Had to cut
but what I'm saying, I agree with Rosie, but what I'm saying, you got these names on the stadium that can pay for the field.
No, but no, they're
getting all they want to get out of it.
Yeah.
You got people that's going to put their scientists in the lab.
But that's what I'm saying. The people whose name on there should get with those scientists and pay for it.
Yeah, but
owners ain't enough out of that. Because those deals are already sealed. I'm talking about bringing in somebody else want a piece of the pie too. That's what I'm saying on that one.
Okay, so me and Rosie, we're gonna get the scientists so we can get that going, right, Rosie?
I'm down. I'm with
just
don't go to Kennedy to try to get it approved.
But the main thing is, Tony, get Dr. Rogers to help the Eagles out. You know what I'm saying? She'll fix your team up. Trust me. Talk to your boys on it. But before we get down to the 2-minute drill, the last thing here.
Last thing, 2-minute drill. Wait a minute.
Before we get to the 2-minute drill, but this is the thing. Question, everybody. You saw Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft both denied the Hall of Fame.
We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's so? The winningest Super Bowl coach, one of the winningest owners in their lifetime, to all the Super Bowl wins, and they get snubbed by the Hall of Fame. What do you think about that?
Well, you don't have to worry about it.
Darryl,
you ain't got to worry about it.
Yep.
You ain't got to worry about it next year.
Same thing make you laugh, make you cry. So he and they giving them funky interviews, and at the press conference afterwards, they asked him, so coach, XYZ and this, that, and the other, like, like, that's all you get. So you give me the shrug, and they're like, okay. So we vote, right? We vote for the Hall of Fame. Yeah, we vote. So you ain't gonna answer our question? Okay.
We got the long game on you.
I never thought about that. Now before the girlfriend, I'll accept that. Don't worry about my girlfriend. But when I was sitting up there after the games, you're right. Sitting up there, halfway answering the question. But see, what's funny is that they're not supposed to talk about the officiating and the flags and the whatever and the different calls of the game. So they call themselves being smart. Well, I'm not going to answer none of your questions, but they keep forgetting that somebody else still has the last word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he walking around with his 8 rings on, and in our neighborhoods, if you get 8 rings on, you're a Bama. But
or you're gonna get
all of them at the same time.
Exactly.
But I know why he got his on. He got his on to show, hey man, how you gonna deny this? And I understand, but
you're like, just like you deny my questions.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna deny you because see, I get paid to write stories.
Yeah.
I need your feedback when I ask you a question. Come on, man, give me something to put down on paper. If you give me a shoulder shrug, man, how do I write that?
Yeah. What you said.
Now I got to fabricate stuff, which is going to probably, consequently get me into some other kind of trouble, because I got to make up what I interpret your answer to my question to be.
Right.
And then you don't want to, it's a non-answer, So
when you write that, he shrugged his shoulders, and
you give me the cold shoulder, it's my turn to give you the cold shoulder back.
I also talking about Deflategate too, and
right.
Those scandals. It's those 2 scandals that they're trying to teach him a lesson. They say he needs to get out of here so he can learn his lesson.
Actually, the 3rd scandal. Don't forget, Dr. Rogers.
Oh, Mr. Kraft.
Well, remember they were stealing signs.
Right, sign stealing.
The
stealing thing that they were doing, and they were actually videotaping that. Actually, so I think. With all of that going on, and plus 2, let's not forget Robert Kraft
stealing signals.
Exactly.
Signals. He got caught in a he wasn't convicted, but it was a very questionable brothel. We won't call a massage parlor.
He just nasty. He nasty. He got money. He just nasty.
He probably afraid that his name gonna drop out in the Epstein file.
It will.
Oh yeah.
It
So
will.
maybe there's a preemptive strike since we don't know what you're doing, whatever. You know, I mean that in itself. So I think with all of that, they're like, you know what, guys, it's best not to even go there with y'all. And you know, they actually had a black moment, but
black moment.
Yeah, because some of them massage parlors you got from Deshaun Watson, you know. So
yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know, like,
exactly. Now he got Deshaun Watson in trouble. Man, you did Deshaun. You didn't get, they like to do that.
Just pay him off, you know.
Sean said you did him. Like what? I told him
you too old to have a growing pool. You ain't running down the field. You're not getting that massage.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
growing pool.
Yeah, that was something else. And you know, like I said, you know, it's interesting also too.
One. I'm sorry, Todd. Go ahead.
No, I mean,
I was gonna say, you know, y'all know now. Also, one of the best parts of the Super Bowl this year is going to be, again, the commercials, right?
Okay.
So I just want to point out, you know, because it was a sister, man. I don't know. Well, I guess it is a blessing, you know, but I guess you're gonna find out that a lot of stuff gonna come at her because she was on the Channel 9. What is that, Today Show? What is that? What's on Channel 9? What's Channel 9 in the morning?
The morning show, with Gail.
CBS morning show.
Gail, yeah. See, was right. They had the young lady on there who did the commercial for or did the jingle, I should say, for Dr. Pepper, right? And I was just thinking, man, you know, I mean, and when I say simple, I mean simple in a respectful way. It's so simple. It was just, you know, Dr. Pepper tastes good and something, blah 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 blah, and boom, it was over with. I was like, what? But they gave her $2 million for that. So I told my wife 2 weeks ago. I said, you know what? I said, forget the $2 million. If they use that during the Super Bowl, they will end up giving her some more money. I said, so the $2 million is for them to have the rights to be able to do it, and then she gonna get some more. But I ain't even think about her TV appearances. So I saw a young lady. Yeah, I saw a young lady today before we did the show. And she has the bomb. If I can find and send it y'all, she has the bomb Kit Kat. This is another sister. Kit Kat jingle, right? She said I did it before social media was anything popular. And she said I went back and found it, and I'm gonna see if I can submit it. So I wonder if that's going to be the thing now. You know what I mean? A lot of people doing new jingles because companies want to sell their merchandise, want to sell their product. The biggest thing to sell your products and merchandise is the NFL Super Bowl commercials, and so that's gonna be next week. And so you know they plan it down right now, but you all know Doritos always have one of the best commercials. You know,
they do.
And then the soda people, you know, but I'm interested to see if Dr. Pepper, because I mean seriously, Dr. Pepper's an old soda. You know what I mean? I mean the only jingle I remember, everybody remember, I drink Dr. Pepper in the proud. Part of the crowd, you know, and the guy used to be dancing around, singing around. So it's a brother who made one for Popeyes, and he thought it was too long. But this dude doing the jingle for Dr. Pepper and singing and dancing all around, everything and all, you know, his was long like that. Also, you know what I mean? So shoot, I might get my daughter to make some jingles. Charles, know what I'm talking about.
I mean, speaking of jingles and songs and stuff. You know, the halftime show, just if you thought Lamar, what's his name?
Bad Bunny?
Yeah, Bad Bunny is coming. If you thought Kendrick Lamar was too ethnic, it just went up another ethnic deal, talking, especially for the people out there that are upset
right
about, you know, talking in a foreign language. Bad Bunny. What do you all think about that?
I think she has Tony.
I don't. I don't think anything else.
I mean, they already mad. Now the up ones like, oh, we're just gonna take it to another ethnic level, and here we go right here.
And lights don't come flying in through the ceiling doing that.
And
hey, let me tell y'all. Well. So how many of y'all watch the Grammys?
From the sky.
Okay, so Charles, here you go. Now I'm gonna fill you in just real quick. So Trevor Noah was, of course, the host, and Trevor just he had a funny little thing he said about
monologue.
Who?
No, I said he had a funny monologue.
Oh yeah, crazy funny monologue. But every time he came in between the performances, you know, he would talk about people, whatever. So one of the things he talked about was Nicki Minaj, and you know, and the other dude. And so when he did that, the feedback was that now he's supposed to be going to sue him, and he's mad at him. For what? I'm just doing my job. I mean,
Yeah,
and one of the funniest things he said was, I think, but what he really said that made him mad was he said, this is my last year hosting, so what are you going to do about it? And that sentence right there, I think, sparked off something. But I love what Bad Bunny did. Bad Bunny said, hey man, you know, hey, ice out. And so I had my wife laughing because I said he should have said, you know the best way to take care of ice is with salt. And yeah, you know what I mean, and so if people started coming out to protest and just have salt in their hand, you know, I think they would get the message also. You know, you ain't gotta do nothing. You know what I mean. Because you know what salt do to ice.
Right.
But my thing is, okay. But my thing is, if that Super Bowl is interrupted, or any of the fans are interrupted by that, is going to that's going to be the ugliest Super Bowl I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? You know that's crazy. So I hope that doesn't happen.
I heard today that saw that ICE will not be at the Super Bowl.
Okay, did that what you heard, Tony?
Yes,
that's what's up.
So they won't.
Will not.
They already have federal immigration officers there.
Yeah.
And if ICE showed up at the Super Bowl and did anything crazy, man, Trump might as well try to, he might as well go ahead and drop out. You know, he might as well, he know he ain't gonna win if ICE do something stupid on national television. I mean, the Super Bowl is gonna be aired around the country, around the globe,
around the world,
right, around the world. So yeah, I mean, he's an idiot, but I don't know that he's that much of an idiot. You know, I mean, he always, shocks me on the daily. But I didn't want to get political, man. But
well, we're gonna see what happens in DC when FIFA.
Okay.
All around, everybody trying to come up in here and
right.
Yeah.
When is that?
Yeah. This summer. FIFA.
In the summertime.
Yeah.
And so what's another interesting thing? We do another topic. There were no black coaches hired this year.
Yes,
my man.
As head coaches.
What do y'all think about that? I mean,
coaches.
What do y'all think about that?
Did you see Mike sent us a video? Did you see that, Todd?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it there because I was in radio shows. And stuff.
Yeah, and the young lady was talking about that. There's no way that Brian Flores didn't get a coaching job.
Oh yeah,
And the young lady was Caucasian, so and she was highly upset. She was like, this is straight racist. She said you hired a lot of coaches back,
recycled coaches.
That's right.
She said fed up with
never had a winning season.
Yeah.
She said there's not many, if any, black coaches have had an opportunity to have a head coaching job and then get rehired again on another team as a head coach.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And that's ridiculous,
It is. It is.
And, what I was thinking was that Brian Flores would be a head coach and Eric Bieniemy would be a offensive coordinator. That combo right there would be very deadly on any team, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Let's give a shout out to Eric Bieniemy. I guess she's got whatever the problem was why he left. They got him back and said, "Hey, we need you to fix this mess."
Right.
But they didn't even offer him a interview at Washington.
Eric,
they didn't even offer him an interview. So think about that.
Yeah. They just replaced him with DQ, right?
They still have the Rooney Rule?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Rooney Rule still in place.
It's still in effect. But also too, Todd, so I'm an owner, okay, or a GM, and we talk. There's talk in the circle about who Eric really wants to be with. So, man, why waste the time interviewing him? Unless I got something I know, an offer that he can't refuse. Like the talk is, he headed back to KC. I don't need to interview him. Like that's his home. He going back home. Well, so I'm looking for something new. And if I'm the type of GM, I know there's talent out there. Some of these guys, some of their names are unrecognizable, but I'm bringing them in because I want something fresh. Like if I just bought a team, I want fresh stuff. Okay, I got my franchise quarterback. I got a few pieces, so I need somebody who understands the game. Whether it be from a strategic standpoint or scientific, whatever. I'm bringing in some fresh ideas, man. To sit down and talk with.
And speaking of fresh ideas, what do you think about Shedeur Sanders and the whole situation with this new head coach? He wanted him, folks. He said he tried to get him in Baltimore. That was his pick. They said they weren't interested. And now he is Shedeur Sanders, head coach of the Browns. What do y'all think about that marriage?
Well, I think he's gonna be starting. That's what's gonna happen because if I got the quarterback I wanted, and he's gonna put more time and effort in developing him better than his coach did last season. His coach last season put him in as a last result. I don't know why. Okay, I mean, I could come up with 1,000 reasons. That might not be the truth, but the truth is he was the last quarterback that they played, and the best quarterback on their squad, and they probably would have won more games had he played earlier in the season. And so with this coach coming in, it's I mean really it's easy. That's easy.
Yeah,
I want you. I'm going to do the best I can to make you the best you can be, but for my team. You know what I mean? So
there's already a relationship there. Already a relationship.
Yeah. Right? I told my brothers when he was at Colorado, I said, what Shedeur needs is an offensive line, and when he gets to the pros, he'll have a pro line. Unfortunately, he didn't get to jail with those guys. That's exactly what I'm saying, Todd.
Did you hear that story though, Mike? The host Kevin Stefanski, his wife, which being the daughter of an announcer who Deion Sanders, drenched in the locker room.
Yeah. And guess
after
what?
the World Series, it was
Tim McCarthy. Tim McCarthy was that it was drenched.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, there's some people that carry grudges that long.
Well, we got one that be running stuff, do the same thing. So that's why I can believe that. You know what I mean?
Just
people,
5 years,
People do that kind of stuff, which is, but that is, come on, man. We talking about something you might do when you in the 9th grade, not as no grown man on a professional ball team, whether it be baseball, football, basketball.
Just think about Jay Gruden and RG3.
That was exact. I mean, and think about it.
Yeah.
The former coach of the Browns is now in Atlanta with the same kind of scenario.
Yes.
So now,
if I was Michael, I would be.
Yeah, if I would be upset. I'd be like, oh man. And what kills me is he had a worse record than the coach that they already had.
Come on, man.
Right.
Right, Todd.
That made no sense at all. I mean, at least if you're going to get someone better,
do better.
But you're going to get someone that had a worse record and a better, roster. Then but I mean, that's my 2 cents on it.
What color is the sign that say "Give us 2 minutes"? Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure I can still see.
So with that in mind, there, referee, flip a coin for the 2-minute drill. Mike,
all right. I have a coin tonight.
Yes,
got a coin.
Yes, he got a coin. I don't have to flip other stuff. My wife and other things. Okay, go ahead.
Mike heard that, right?
Yeah,
I gotta say something, Mike.
Yes, indeed.
Gotta say something.
She ain't home. She ain't home.
She ain't nowhere near that house.
That's why Todd.
She ain't nowhere near that house. That's funny. I know, right? Okay.
Her expressions are cracking me up.
I know.
And I hope your cameras are off in the house. Because you're being taped.
Hey, that's right. That make no difference. She gonna see the show.
It'll be a long weekend.
All right, Mike,
okay.
call it.
Okay, heads.
And heads it is.
Okay, I'm going first tonight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, you thought I'm gonna defer to you? No, sir. Yeah. So here we so here we go. I'm gonna let Tony have 2 minutes to talk on whatever you want to talk about, whether it be what we're talking about tonight, or if it's something about your Eagles, or if it's about the Super Bowl. So as you know, the 2 minutes is I get to talk for 2 minutes about whatever I want to talk about and how I feel about what we talked about today or whatever it get to be. But if you want to talk about that, Tony, you can do that. No pressure if you don't want to.
Okay.
All right.
Well, as we say, I think the Seattle is going to beat the Patriots because I think Seattle's got a pretty good offense compared to Seattle's. I mean, compared to Patriots' offense. So I think Donaldson going to probably, because everybody criticized that he chokes in the big game. So I think it's a good opportunity to play pretty well, so he can take that monkey off his back. And for the Eagles,
you scared me for me when you said monkey. We used to talk about the white man and then monkey. You made me nervous. I was gonna say, wait a minute. I'm taking my 2 minutes back. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Stereotype. They said that.
Yeah. Okay. Monkey on his back.
The Eagles fan, 100% with the Eagles. So I think we'll be back next year. We just got to get our offensive line healed, and I think our running game come up. And and I think Jalen also has to play a lot better than he had played, this season, and we come to the number 11 defense. I mean, our receiver. I think he's going to be back because some people said that he might be getting traded. So I think he's going to be back this year.
You talking about Brown?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So I think there was the sense between him and things he would say. I guess he was sometimes be saying it on Twitter, what they call it. So he never said again. So I think and I think we got a good off. Good. Another thing we got to do, I think, is to sign our tight end because he's up for a contract too. So once we get that together, and I think our defense is going to be okay because now on talk radio, they were saying our defense is a coordinator. He's thinking about retiring. So we got to get that straight to make sure he doesn't retire. If not, or we're going. I forgot the coach, defensive coordinator we had before. He used to be the I'm trying to think what his name is. Can't think of his name right now. But we had him like a couple of years ago, and he was saying that he's right now he's not with a team. So I guess hopefully our coordinator that we have he'll stay. If not, we'll try to pick him up.
Okay,
so that's my 2 minutes.
Okay, real quick. A score. Give me a score of the game this weekend.
I'll say 20-17.
2017, and I already know who you think gonna win. So you're saying 2017. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Got you. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you for your 2 minutes, Tony. Thank you for the lighting. Your next guest appearance. I don't know what you got in your house.
We're gonna talk about
that. You moving.
Like I guess I got my 2 minutes now here, so I'm gonna take my 2 minutes. I got to get up to Sam Darnold. Okay. Think about it. Number 1 pick, Jets. They thought he was washed up.
Right.
Bounced around, I guess, to Carolina. They thought he was washed up. Wasn't good enough to start there in San Francisco, but did a good job, whatever. And, he resurrected his career. He kept believing in himself, whatever, and got the right coach, the right circumstance. And now he took off over there in Seattle. Well, he was up in Minnesota, I guess. And Minnesota said, you know what? We're going to let you go. So now he's up in Seattle, and now he's in the Super Bowl. After all the things he's gone through,
Yeah.
And by way, also too, he has Cooper Kupp, which his old team said he was washed up too. The tight end was washed up. So I think it's really apropos that you got these two guys in the Super Bowl on a very strong team who could possibly win it, even though I picked the Patriots to win it. And I go all that to say this. Kyler Murray has a chance. Whatever they're doing with the Cardinals with him, dude, you're still good. Don't lose your confidence, right? Make yourself, rebrand yourself, get better, and we'll see what happens there. But that's my 2 minutes.
I like how you said that, like you're watching the show. I like that. That's cool. And what is your prediction? What's the score?
My prediction is 24-35.
24-35 New England.
24-35.
35 New England. Wow.
24.
Yeah, 24 for the Seahawks and 35 for the Patriots.
Okay. 24-35.
But don't they go against your Sam Darnold? They'll say he choked again.
Sam Darnold don't forget he has played in NFC North. If you put the pressure on him on a defense, and I think this is the kind of defense that he turns into a pumpkin real quick. Doesn't take much. He may have gotten over the hump, even though I gave him good kudos and stuff like that for this whole year. Especially, certain parts of this year was very rocky. It looked like the old Sam Darnold. Maybe he got rid of that stuff. We will see. But Sam Darnold does show up at some point in a game.
It's a breakout year for him. It's a breakout year for him. Yeah, they got a good offensive line. That's why I'm picking the Hawks, man. Because the combination of the offense and defense is going to win. I love Vrabel, man. He's a player's coach. You know, he's done a tremendous job in New England. However, I don't think May is going to be able to handle the pressure.
Look, May played against that awesome Texans defense.
Yeah. Right.
That defense is, I mean, it took out the best. I mean, shoot, it made what's his name, Rogers, think about retiring.
CJ Stroud made a whole lot of mistakes in that game.
Had
he not made the mistakes he made,
me and Mike think so much
would
alike.
not be playing.
That's the reason why the Houston Texans lost.
But like as they say, if was a fifth, the world be drunk. But
and then CJ was messing with Amber Rose, so man, you can't win nothing after that. That chick is crazy, man.
He still had a concussion.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, she headbutted him.
What's the score, Darryl? What you think?
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I got the Hawks winning. I'm gonna say it's going to be, man. They are a high-scoring team, so I'm gonna give them 33 points. 33 points, and I got New England 24.
Hater right there.
Do you know the over 23-21?
Do you know the over under
23-21, Charles?
23-21 New England.
Right.
Do you know the over under in the spread?
I don't
bet, so I don't even know what that means.
My son would tell us right off the back.
Rosie, what are you gonna pick?
I am going 27-24 to the Patriots.
All right. Jackson.
That's a good score.
I was gonna say 24-21 Hawks.
I
think it's gonna be close.
All right,
would you say, Rose? I'm sorry, I missed yours. I'm sorry.
27-24.
27-24. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm saying 31-30.
Oh.
Charles, what you gonna say?
He said 23-21.
Oh, my bad. All right. Well, folks, we're gonna go who's doing what this weekend. Y'all ready? All right, starting with Darryl. What you doing this weekend, man?
I am watching the game maybe with one eye open, one eye closed. It all depends because I've been on this new regimen where I've been walking early in the morning. So, I had some coffee because I knew I was going to be on the show. I was so ready for the show that I thought it was yesterday. So,
my man was born ready.
Mike can show you the text. I was like, Mike, man, I'm sorry, man. We had men's Bible study yesterday, so I got home late. So I was like, man, I apologize, man. I missed the show. Then I asked Mike, what was the homework? Because I knew he had some homework. But anyhow.
What'd I tell you? You can tell the truth. What I tell you?
He said he don't know. And he said that he's not gonna go first when they ask the question. I'm not gonna go first, and then after the person answers, I'm just gonna make some stuff up. So I'm like, that's what I'm doing, because that's my big brother. So like, we gonna live or die together. Like, if you get in trouble, I'm getting in trouble. Okay? That's it. That's how we rolling.
That's how we've been rolling all our life, right?
All our
That's
life,
it,
man.
baby.
All our life, man. So so normally my daughter's a chef, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her specialties are pastries, but man, she can cook. She made chicken parmesan tonight.
Ooh.
Man, tastes like my mother made it. Mike.
Tony
man,
really jumped
almost,
up with that.
I don't know if you guys ever seen Ratatouille.
That's my favorite.
Is that your favorite? That's your favorite?
Chicken parm is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I'm telling you something right now, brother. When she cooks, it's restaurant quality. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, so she's a blessing. But man, I almost lost my train of thought because I was thinking about some other stuff. But yeah, normally she'll say, "Okay, Dad, what y'all want to eat for Super Bowl?" Like, I'm like, it's cool that she likes to watch, man. Yeah, man, and she'll make whatever we want, and sit there and watch the game and ask me a bunch of questions, and it's cool, man. But
I love it.
But she hasn't asked yet.
Uh-oh.
So
well, it's still early. It's still
got a boyfriend. It's
just Wednesday. It's just what's the day? Wednesday, right? It's just Wednesday.
Yeah. But I think it's more though, Mike, that she's not interested in the teams.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because she asked me that who you want to win. I was like, I don't really care. I mean, I like to see Seattle win because I like their uniforms. I like their uniforms, man. And I was a fan of Russell Wilson. So when he was playing for them, man. And I thought the Legion of Boom was all of that and a bag of chips, man. I mean, it was hard for me to be a Washington Redskins because that was before they changed the name, right?
Right.
When the Hawks did. But I love the Legion of Boom. Those was my boys, man. So so that's what I'm doing this weekend. I know it's a long answer.
That's all right though. Tony, what you doing this weekend?
This weekend actually, Sunday is my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Oh man!
Wow. Okay. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, we're 24. We got to figure out where we're going, like what restaurant we can watch the game, and that. So initially, I was going to try to do
chairs in there too.
Yeah, make sure I definitely gonna have that.
Yeah.
But
I'm telling you.
Yeah, initially I was going to go to Santa Clara, but I couldn't find no place because sometimes like a couple years ago I went to Vegas when they had the Super Bowl, but I didn't actually go in the Super Bowl, but the facilities, the festivals and stuff like that. So as a matter of fact, last week I was in Vegas watching the championship game. But
go on, big money.
Okay. No, just enjoy yourself,
Yeah, no, that's it, baby.
Yeah.
Darryl,
you figure
I'm sorry.
You can fly Darryl's daughter up, and you got a chef for your birthday.
Think about that. And she made chicken parm. I know, and my family and she made chicken parm.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Hey, Charles, tell Darryl just a little bit about Tony. You know what I mean? Or Tony, tell my brother a little bit about yourself so he know.
He advertising now right in the back of his head. That's why he keeps swooping down.
I do, like you said, I do comedy shows, clean comedy shows, and I do travel too. So name my company called It's Okay to Laugh and It's Okay to Travel. So I do comedy shows and do group travels, and I travel a lot too.
I've never your comedy shows. We need to fix that.
Pardon me?
I said I've never been on one of your comedy shows.
Okay, we definitely got to fix that.
Well,
that's right, Chris. Hit him with.
But Jackson too. Charles got to tell me, but I know you actually was a comedian too.
Well, I didn't know. Went to all the conference. Went to all the conference.
All right. Well, Charles, you need to do your job and let Tony know about.
We just went down south. Everybody.
Oh, you didn't know Rosie was a.
I know Rosie was. I know she's the author too, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I know she's. I met her before.
I'm gonna try to save you, Tony, here real quick. Mike, what you doing this weekend?
This weekend I'm be enjoying the Super Bowl. I think I might try to find something good to eat and watch the game with my dad.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
that's gonna be cool.
So that's what I plan on doing this weekend.
Chris, what you doing this weekend?
Really? We're gonna be taping Church Life Chronicles 2 days, and then I'll be doing some Super Bowl appetizer stuff. I bought all this stuff for the snowstorm that we didn't eat, so we're gonna be eating all of that.
All that.
All of it.
Yeah.
Dr. Rogers, what you doing this weekend?
Well, I too will be filming Church Life Chronicles on Friday and Saturday. And then on Sunday, I am hosting a huge Super Bowl party. It's our annual Super Bowl party for my senior citizens down here in Pittsburgh. You know, I manage a property that has, my average age is 84 years old.
Wow.
Beautiful average.
Wow.
So, we lost you there for a second.
Got frozen.
We're playing, but it got postponed. Hear me now?
It must be real cold where you at.
It's freezing.
Yeah, it's freezing. It's literally freezing you up there. You know what I'm saying? I thought you were gonna say Charles is gonna visit.
That's funny. She said.
But on that note,
saying is we had to postpone our winter ball. Here for the winter ball, one of the favorite things they like, I make this drunken fruit punch, and that I'll take a lot of. I'll put some. I'll put wine together, and then I soak fruit in it for about 4 days. And so,
is that legal?
So since we had the, they're asking me, what are we going to do with the fruit punch? So for the Super Bowl party, alcoholic fruit. To the 80-year-olds.
So they're gonna be. So it's gonna
make
be
sure all of them have a wheel. Make sure the wheel is with them.
Yeah, make sure they're driving while in their wheelchairs while they're doing crazy stuff.
Like some Dr. Vakian stuff, man. You didn't know you roll like that.
They're gonna have their own Super Bowl entertainment at halftime. I'm saying that. Hey, please have your camera rolling. Please have your camera rolling. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be some funny moments. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, you know, folks, we love you all.
Drink at your own risk.
Yeah, we're gonna let you guys know we love you all. We hope you see you.
Todd,
I know what is Charles.
What are you doing this weekend?
What I'm going to be filming and directing Church Life Chronicles with Dr. Rogers and Chris Jackson and the whole group. And folks, it's hilarious. We're gonna hope you all see it and love it.
Wait a minute, Chris gonna see you?
Yeah.
Chris, can you deliver that thing for him?
Sure.
Okay.
Be with him for 2 whole days.
Okay. So between whatever's convenient for you, you know.
Okay.
But and where Charles, where you gonna be? With the Church Chronicles too? Are you gonna be home? Okay.
I'm gonna be on.
Well, they right here.
Porch. Thank you.
They're right here. So
I'll swing by. If you're gonna be home tomorrow, I'll swing by and pick it up.
Okay. Okay, I'll be home tomorrow up until about 10:30 because I got a dentist appointment at 12.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I will text you.
It's a long drive.
Mike, I may swing by Sunday after church.
Okay. Okay. You can swing by here. I ain't gonna be here. This one be my father.
Well, we are still
I'm messing with you. You know my father live there too. So wherever you want to meet me at, Charles, I can see you on Sunday.
Well, folks, we're gonna let you all enjoy your time here. This is what we do. You got a little bit what we do talk like afterwards. So anyway, we'll see you next time. Give us 2 minutes. We've done a podcast. Bye.